Alright, how we doing, folks? Your boy Marcus18205, numbers after the name. Little awakening action over here, man. Finally got the DLC on that Xbox One. Not the biggest fan of having to wait a month, honestly. I can feel for my PlayStation brother back when they used to do it all the time. I'm not crazy about it, but honestly, I'm also not like, it's not that big a deal. You know, I got it this weekend. I was like, cool, and it actually worked out really well because I was off this weekend from a lot of stuff in my life, so it was cool. I actually had some time to get down and dirty with it. I had told Sonny when we were playing through this, and like we played all yesterday and whatnot, or yesterday, today's Sunday, but played all Saturday. I was like, I don't really know if I'm able to put some footage up because I'm not doing well on these new maps because I'm using the Gorgon. Because the Gorgon, if you guys haven't heard, is a very bad gun. I'm actually going to talk about it a little bit more next Tuesday. I'm not going to put anything through here. I don't even have Gorgon footage to show you guys unless it's just footage of me getting my ass kicked because that's how bad the Gorgon is. So, let's talk about Skyjacked. Let's talk about some of these new maps over here. I'm thinking of maybe on Wednesday, maybe it's Friday. I don't know. One of these days I'm going to put up some more footage of it. Anyway, Skyjacked in particular, the remake of our beloved Hijacked from back in the day. It's good. There's no other way around it, right? There's no other way around it. I really played it with a Black Ops 2 kind of class, as you notice over here. Submachine gun, you know. I got a red dot on the Cuda, which is something I would never do in Black Ops. Well, you know, the MP7 was always Royal Dog, but I feel like the red dot definitely helps me out over here. Little Annihilator action as well. Working on those challenges, not doing well with them, but I think I'm 4 out of 6 with the second challenge, the ones you have to get 6 kills in one game. I'm just not good with the Annihilator, like straight up. I'm not gonna lie to these guys. I am just not good with this gun. So not the biggest fan of it, but hey, teach their own. And but that right there, I was hyped. I was the other side, like, what? I was like, I killed it on the best. Whoa, the best around. Anyway, the biggest change that I noticed over here to the Skyjacked is it's a lot wider, right? And I guess you kind of have to make it because of all the movement space, but the map itself is, I feel, a little bit wider. I think the proportions are kind of the same for the most part everywhere, but it's all just a little bit wider. And I duck under here because I thought that guy was going to be telling me. I'm like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. I got you. And I'm like, all right, you're not coming? Cool. Gonna call the damn thing. And then I think Usani was in the back over there looking for somebody spawning. I'm like, I don't know. So it's a little bit wider. Obviously, the catwalk area, it's not a path anymore. You kind of have to jump over there, and you can jump in the middle, which is cool. The jump in the middle part's cool. And I haven't been playing yet in any objective mode, so I can't really testify to how that influences that, but I imagine it does to a certain extent. Say if there's a hard point down, all of a sudden you got a whole other way of going there. Whereas before, it very much used to be like follow through and blah blah blah. Wraps are really good on this map. They're so good. And you guys see, like, I just get a bunch of wrap kills here, and it pretty much set me the game over here. This is a tight Tuesday. This is a close gameplay. These guys managed to keep it to the limit to the wire. I played against some tough people. Now, some side is like, I guess they're hard because these are like I was gonna say the elite, not necessarily the way I want to tone that, but these are like the most hardcore, the hardcore, right? The guys that have the season pass and get the map like the day it comes out. So I imagine it'll, you know, start slowly dissipating and becoming a little bit easier to play these maps in these games. But for now, wow, like I ran into some stiff competition, and I was giving them a pretty distinct advantage because the Gorgon, no bueno. In this case, putting the Kudas, I just wrapped up the Gorgon actually in the previous game, so I was pretty happy over there. Good Hellstorm right there. They definitely kept me from streaking off my streaks. That's one thing that they definitely were able to do over here. Spawn trap in full effect over here, and I believe you could honestly do it as good or even better than you could in Black. I'm not sure. I haven't seen yet I turn around and someone's like spawning back over there yet. That's not something that's happened right now. But I have been able to, like a case like this where, I mean, you saw me pass away there, boom, spawned right in. And if you're not aware, like, if you're not fully recognizing where the map is and what happened, you're going to get clapped right there. Like, that's just something that's going to happen over here. The catwalk to me, and if you guys watch any of my Black Ops 2 videos, man, which are still up over here on the channel, make sure you check them out. Probably my best, honestly. Probably the best Call of Duty I was ever at is Black Ops 2. I mean, that was pretty good at Black Ops 1. Black Ops 2 is probably it. Not to mention that, you know, I'm one of the elite Black Ops 3 as well, you know, so just keep them alone though. But Black Ops 2 was definitely where my bread was buttered. So check out those videos if you haven't. But I always went catwalk side, and I'm okay with this, but I'm not that good at running and jumping. So it kind of, or, you know, jumping and shooting and climbing off the wall, I'm not the best at that. So I was trying to find different angles as to whether I could get like a little bit of advantage just from being up there or not. You know, I was kind of trying to finagle that, and I hope that's something I could keep going over there. And I was kind of pissed right there because I thought those bullets kind of chased me over there. I was like, come on, man. Like, why are you chasing over here? And Usani, we both heard this Tempest, but we couldn't see who it was. We're like, is that friendly Tempest? I don't know, man. I was like, dude, I'm just going inside. I don't even know what's going on with that Tempest, B. A lot of people going down still under as well, and I believe you'll see more people go under just because it's quicker to navigate over there, and obviously you can come in from the catwalk itself. But even if you go from under all the way, like around, it's just quicker. You know, you could slide down over there, you could just finagle your way over there a lot quicker, and obviously the ejector bay modes kind of play themselves in a different way. Cabana plays almost same. I feel like there's a little bit more space in terms of when you walk in and whatnot. You can get clapped though through it, which is cool. You can also get clapped through any of these walls, which is cool, which is just how it used to be. So, you know, some changes over here. The main difference that I noticed is this little middle part that I'm looking at right now over here in the map. It just became a lot wider. So when I was up top with the Gorgon, I noticed this. I was up top with one of the windows, and I was like, you know, I'm just going to clap a couple people that are walking down up here. And poor Annihilator right there. I mean, I had to be centimeters away from this dude, but it doesn't matter. If you're centimeters away with the Annihilator, you're dead. That's pretty much what that means. When I was up top with the Gorgon, I couldn't really see as much as I felt like you could see in Black Ops 2. I just couldn't. The big thing in the middle just kind of took up like a lot of space, honestly. Just pure space. I was kind of pissed I didn't get that tag. I'm like, yo, come on, man, you made me come all the way around this tag. What the hell's going on with you? Throw the nade over there. I always like throwing nades over there in case someone's coming in over here. So I felt like there's a little bit more space over here to cover. Maybe it's not accurate or not. Honestly, I'm almost curious to go back to Black Ops 2 and check it out. I believe what I'm saying makes sense over here, but it definitely felt that way when I was up top. I was like, hey, man, like, I was here kind of pissed because I could have been another streak over there if I'd paid a little more attention to my backside. So 11 tag, 10 tag game over here. It's pretty close to the whole game. You know, we really haven't managed to break through, and normally when you pull up the wraps early like that in the V-set, you kind of set yourself like apart, like, whoa, we're going to like murder these guys, but these guys hung in here strong, man. I think one of the good things that they were doing is picking up a lot of tags. They were doing a really good job of picking up a lot of tags. Some other perks over here. You could go all around on the cabana side on the outside of the ship as well, if you kind of finagle that. Obviously, that's an amazing way to travel, gets you from point A to point B the safest, and also just the quickest possible way that you could go from point A to point B. So you can kind of creep up on one of these sides. I've pulled it off maybe once or twice, but honestly, sometimes I just fall off as well. I'm not the best at that kind of stuff, but with time, we'll get better at that. And I haven't run into anyone over there because I'd be almost interested. You know, when you roll into somebody when you're running on a wall, it's always going to be one of these two are dying. Not sure which one, but one of these guys is going to die. So I haven't been able to pull that off yet and see what my advantages are and see how people normally run that. Say on Combine, like I always try to run under because I know a lot of people just kind of jump up and run high on that wall on Combine, so I try to run under. I'm kind of trying to gauge how people would do that over here. Another thing you can do with these catwalk side, you could go out of bounds. So if you stand on top of these things for like 3 seconds, you get an opportunity to be out of bounds. Now, how does that help? How does that not help? Obviously, it's something that the opponent doesn't expect, right? The opponent's kind of like expecting you to walk down the middle or just be on the wall, and then all of a sudden you're like out of bounds, and it gives him a different place to aim at where he's normally accustomed to, and that always helps him win gunfights. It just hands down catching your opponent off guard, whether it be that they're just not expecting you or they're not expecting you to be where you are. Always a plus. And look how quickly, man, I navigate this part. And I'm not sure. I imagine you could jump out of there and latch on. I haven't done that yet. Let me know in the comments, man. I'd be almost interested. Check that out. Pro move right there. I was telling my boy Usani about that. So I heard that the Hellstorm was coming. Anytime a Hellstorm comes, I literally just lay an EMP. I try to time it with the impact of it. There's a little science to it, but I'm not 100% sure how correct or accurate the science is. Mind you, it's a 6-tag game, by the way. Keep that in mind. But I felt that the Hellstorm was going to be landing soon. So what I did was just throw an EMP on the ground, making sure that the EMP went off. And over here, just, poor move. I could have sealed the deal right there. 5-tag game all of a sudden. And I could have sealed the deal right there with getting another set of streaks over there. So I was kind of pissed by that. That was my bad right there, and I almost blew the game just based off that play alone. You know, it's not all about that play, but it's a big chance about that play. Going back to the EMP and technique, though, I always try to have the EMP just go off when I think the Hellstorm is going to go off. Once again, I can't fully explain the science to it. It's kind of a feel thing, but give it a shot. You know, if you're running an EMP, throw it down when the Hellstorm's coming down. I remember in Black Ops, the only reason I did it because in Black Ops 2, on occasion, it would work as well. But in Black Ops 2, I kind of always try to, you know, throw it around the Hellstorm. Maybe I'm not sure if maybe it's because he didn't open the Hellstorm. Maybe if the Hellstorm would open, it wouldn't break, it wouldn't cluster. Like if he had the cluster bomb actually going, I wouldn't be able to pull it off. Maybe there's just one big bomb and I managed to clap it. But I found it pretty interesting. I managed to get it from under the boat. Like that was something I wasn't sure entirely if I was going to be able to pull off, nor did I think it made much sense to even pull off to begin with. So pretty cool in that regard. And I push over here to get these tags. I'm like, listen, man, I apologize, teammates, but we need these tags, homie, because we got to seal this deal over here. So these guys cut it down to, I think, a 3-time game over here with 1 minute to go. We managed to pull out over here the W, though, at the end, which I really appreciate, because that's what we about. We managed to get that footage for that tight Tuesday, man. Let me know what you guys think about the maps. I ain't even gotten into the rest of the maps. We'll do that tomorrow. Maybe we'll talk a little bit more about it tomorrow. I kind of just went off over here in the tangent with Skyjacked, and then the Hellstorm kind of threw me off over there. Let me know if you guys have done that with the Hellstorm as well with the EMP. Maybe somebody could give me a more logical explanation to what I'm saying. But basically, I try to get the EMP to go off as I think the Hellstorm's going to impact. And hell, sometimes I get myself a buck to $1.25 points out of that, or whatever the hell points it gave me, man. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. Your boy Marco's Tight Tuesday. Expect some of these new maps, man. It's good to have some DLC in my life. Also good to have some BLT. Your boy Marco's. Deuces.